Hi students, welcome to physics class. Today we are going to discuss an important concept, that is conservation of angular momentum. Once again, today our concept is conservation of angular momentum, and also we call it as law of conservation of angular momentum. The another name is law of conservation of angular momentum. Now go for discussion. Suppose the external torque acting on a rigid body is 0. Therefore, the meaning is torque tau is equal to 0. That is dl by dt is equal to 0. The reason is, since torque tau is equal to dl by dt, therefore L is equal to 0. Hence, L is equal to constant. Hence, L is equal to constant. That is, the total external torque acting on a rigid body is 0. The total angular momentum of the body is 0. Therefore, the total angular momentum of a body is conserved. This is the law of conservation of angular momentum. Therefore, torque tau is equal to 0, L is equal to constant. Since L is equal to constant, therefore L is equal to I omega. Therefore, I1 omega, since L is equal to constant, L is equal to I omega. Therefore, I1 omega is equal to I2 omega 2. That is, the external torque acting on a rigid body is 0. That is, no external torque is acting. Therefore, the angular velocity omega of the body can be increased or decreased by decreasing or increasing the moment of inertia of the body once again I am repeating the last point. The angular velocity omega of the body can be increased or decreased by decreasing or increasing the moment of inertia of the body. Therefore, I1 by I2 is equal to omega 2 by omega 1. Now what is I1? M R1 square by M R2 square is equal omega 2 by omega 1. What is the reason? The reason I1 is equal M R1 square and I2 is equal M R2 square. Therefore, I1 omega 1 is equal I2 omega 2 and I1 by I2 is equal omega 2 by omega 1, that is equal I1 by I2 is equal omega 2 by omega 1, that is I1 by I2 is equal 2 pi nu 2 by 2 pi nu 1. What is the reason? The reason omega 2 is equal 2 pi nu 2, omega 1 is equal 2 pi nu 1. Now I1 by I2 is equal nu 2 by nu 1. This is keep in the bracket. And I1 by I2 is equal omega 2 by omega 1. Therefore, I1 by I2 is equal 2 pi by T2 whole by 2 pi by T1. Therefore, I1 by I2 is equal T2 by T1. What is the reason? The reason omega 2 is equal 2 pi by T2 and omega 1 is equal 2 pi by T1. Therefore, 2 pi by T2 into T1 by T2. Here we will get T1 by T2. Therefore, I1 by I2 is equal T1 by T2. Consider this is also one of the main equation. Therefore, I1 by I2 is equal to R1 square by R2 square is equal to omega 2 by omega 1 is equal to frequency nu by frequency 1 is equal to T1 by T2. This is the main conclusion equation, and this is very important equation. Hi students, now go for one small numerical. Two circular discs A and B of the same mass and same thickness are made of two different metals whose densities are dA and dB, where dA density is greater than density of disc B, dB. Their moment of inertia about the axis passing through their center of gravity and perpendicular to their planes are IA and IB. Which is greater, IA or IB? This is the question. Now, solution. At first take the diagram, then we can easy to understand. Take a disc. This is A. Take another disc. Take another disc. Its name is B. Mass is same, so M is same. T is thickness is same, so T is same. But density of dA is greater than density of B. Now it's a momentum of inertia IA. It's a momentum of inertia IB. This is we have to find which is greater, and the radius RA also its radius is RB. Let RA and RB be the radii of disc A and B. Since mass is equal volume into density, this point we have to remember. That means small m is equal volume into density D. Therefore, mass is equal pi r A square T dA. Here D is density, volume of A is equal to pi r square T. Volume is equal to pi r square T. And density is equal to, therefore VA is equal to pi r1 square T, and VB, volume of B, is equal to pi r2 square T. Here M is equal to pi RB square T into dB. Remember, the examiner given mass is the same. That is why we write here MA, MB. Since MA is equal to MB in the bracket given by examiner, given, therefore pi r A square T dA is equal to pi RB square T into dB. Therefore RB square by RA square is equal to dA by dB. Consider equation number 3. But IB by IA is equal to 1 by 2 MRB square whole by 1 by 2 MRA square. That gives RB square by RA square. Consider equation number 4. From equation 3 and 4, IB by IA is equal to RB square by RA square is equal to dA by dB. But dA greater than dB. But dA greater than dB. Therefore IB greater than IA and RB greater than RA. Conclusion. Since dA greater than dB, therefore IB greater than IA. That means which one has more density has less moment of inertia. This is the conclusion. My dear students, I hope you understood this concept. Thank you very much for watching this video.
సర్దేనా సాయి మూడు చెప్పావా ఈరోజు